because I'm not giving him no breaks like these other fighters, because he's big right now. We already seen that, that Showtime story. You little big, my guy. You might have more weight to lose than me. Playing with you. I've been focused for a long time. I promise you. A promotion like that, he's too big. He's like this. I thought he was pregnant. He's about to give birth.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, what you just heard was the voice of undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach, discussing Gervonta Tank Davis's appearances and promos and workouts, and he feels like Gervonta Tank Davis looks a little bit out of shape. And he says that Gervonta Tank Davis has more weight to lose than he does, right? So he feels like Gervonta Tank Davis, he says it's unprofessional for Gervonta Tank Davis to show up to promos and things of that nature being out of shape. He says Gervonta Tank Davis looks pregnant, right? So he feels like Gervonta Tank Davis, is not in shape. But I beg to differ, right? Because I looked at Gervonta Tank Davis workout, and I thought that Gervonta Tank Davis looked like he was in the best shape of his life. Okay, I thought Gervonta Tank Davis looked muscular. I thought that Gervonta Tank Davis had maybe a weight bag or a sauna suit on underneath his clothes, and that could give you the impression that there's a little bit of bloat there or something of that magnitude. But I personally thought Gervonta Tank Davis looked like he was in the best shape of his life, the best shape of his career. I thought Gervonta Tank Davis looked muscular, right? But obviously Ryan Garcia, he's going to poke at Gervonta Tank Davis, his promo. They're going to build up the fight. And so he says that he looks like he's getting ready to give birth. He looks like he's pregnant, right? I didn't see that, again. But more importantly, the night of the fight, I believe Gervonta Tank Davis, he'll be in the best shape of his life. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is taking Ryan Garcia even more serious than Ryan Garcia may be taking Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis understands what's at stake. He understands that Ryan Garcia is a threat. He understands that Ryan Garcia has extremely fast hands and power in both hands, and he's a bigger guy than Gervonta Tank Davis. He understands the magnitude of this fight. He understands that all eyes are going to be on him in a major step up in his career. So I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis completely understands what's at stake, and he's completely locked in. Now, we've heard stories and reports that Ryan Garcia, who's with well-renowned Hall of Fame trainer and Joe Goosen, that Ryan Garcia is not showing up to the gym but 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for sparring. And then Gervonta Tank Davis, according to Gervonta Tank Davis, he stated that he saw and was privy to information that Ryan Garcia was dropped to the body in sparring, okay? And that that's going to obviously be a focal point. He's not going to give away his game plan, but that's something that he's going to focus on, the fact that Ryan Garcia got dropped to the body. And that could be an indication that he's losing too much weight. That could be an indication that he's not focused on his core. That could be an indication that it was just the perfect body shot, so that happened. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he feels like, Ryan Garcia is not in the best shape. We know Gervonta Tank Davis coach, Kenny Ellis, he stated that he watches that's his job, to focus on the opponent's, habits, right? And so he says that when he watched Ryan Garcia running, now Ryan Garcia, he stated in an interview that he runs 10 to 11 miles a day. And Coach Kenny, he said when he witnessed Ryan Garcia's running, that Ryan Garcia, legs didn't look like they was under him. Looked like he runs either on a treadmill or he's running on, or he's not running at all, right? Now, we don't know if that to be the case, but we do know that, Ryan Garcia, he says that he has his own philosophy, his own outlook when it comes to training, right? He has his own way of he want to do things. So, and he's with his father, Henry Ellis, who's his father, manager and trainer, so maybe they do things slightly different, you know what I'm saying? But, Joe Goosen is a Hall of Fame trainer. Joe Goosen is, somebody that's, well respected in the sport of boxing, and it's a good thing, that Ryan Garcia is with Joe Goossen. Me personally, I would much rather see Ryan Garcia with Joe Goossen 2 times a day, 6-7 days a week, right? So with that said, but Ryan Garcia, he has his own way, his own philosophy, his own way of doing things, right? And so, it's interesting that he feels like, that Gervonta Tank Davis is completely out of shape. The fact that he says that Gervonta Tank Davis looks like he's going to give birth is hilarious to me. Again, you can see a bulge there, but that bulge looks like it's from a sauna suit. I'm almost certain that he has a sauna suit or layers on, okay? I think that is either layers or I think it's a sauna suit that he has when he's working out. Even when he did the promo shoot, now he ain't had no shirt on when he did the promo shoot. So in the promo shoot, when he didn't have no shirt on, you can see a little bit of bulge, but that's normal, right? That's water weight that Gervonta Tank Davis has to, get rid of. I mean, that's just typical of fighters, coming down in weight. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is not in between fights. He's not walking around at 135 pounds or 140 pounds. So there is water that he has to, part with. So, that's not out of the norm. But if you look at some of the training videos of Ryan Garcia, he definitely has some water weight himself that he has to get rid of. But Ryan Garcia is a devastating puncher. Ryan Garcia has blistering fast hand speed. And Ryan Garcia is no way in shape and form being overlooked or underestimated by Gervonta Tank Davis. In all actuality, Ryan Garcia, is the focus on Ryan Garcia is probably even more heightened through because of Gervonta Tank Davis understands that, he understands that, people are, all eyes is going to be on this fight. People doubted Gervonta Tank Davis and say that Gervonta Tank Davis, he cherry picks fights. He fights smaller guys. He don't fight the best of opponents that's available. So when you have that notion and you have that that label, and this is one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. The only fight I believe currently that rivals this fight as far as star power goes, that would be Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Outside of that, this is more, they're both more popular, right? That fight has more implications. It's more of a legacy fight. It's more of a hardcore boxing fan accomplishment, achievement type of fight. In this fight, Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title, but commercial wise, this fight is huge because, Ryan Garcia's popularity, his star status, his, the many people that have their eyes on Ryan Garcia know about Ryan Garcia, even though it's not through the sport of boxing, right? There's many people that know about Ryan Garcia, and they know about Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia has 9 million Instagram and social media followers. Ryan Garcia is endorsed by Gatorade. He's endorsed by the NBA. He's doing commercials with the NFL and so on and so forth, right? So that's why a lot of people, he's done a great job with his brand and his name outside the sport of boxing. And so many people are familiar with Ryan Garcia because of such. And Gervonta Tank Davis understands that this is the opportunity. It's like when Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya. Now, Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya were way more accomplished than Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis at that stage of their career back in May of 2007 than these two fighters are. But nonetheless, that was the fight that catapulted Floyd Mayweather into a whole different stratosphere, right? And Gervonta Tank Davis, like you said, once he beats Ryan Garcia, he feels like he's going to be the face of the sport of boxing. Now, I don't know if he'll be the face of the sport of boxing because Canelo Alvarez have something to say. But that's one thing's for certain, two things for sure. He'll be right up there. Okay, he'll be right up there. Now, I think that Canelo Alvarez's status is cemented. I think he's the face of boxing right now. But he did lose 2 fights ago. And, he has losses on his resume. And, there's still some big fights out there for Canelo Alvarez to be had. But I think Canelo Alvarez may have plateaued, right? So there is a chance for Gervonta Tank Davis to surpass him, but the accomplishments of Canelo Alvarez keeps him afloat. The fact that he's an undisputed champion, 4-division champion, and there's still major fights out there, and he's done 3 pay-per-views that did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. You know, Canelo Alvarez fan base and star status, and the fact that he fights on Mexican Independence Day weekend and Cinco de Mayo weekend, the fans just tune in and support that. But this is a fight that definitely can catapult Gervonta Tank Davis into a different conversation, and he understands that, and he's well aware of it. And I believe he's 1,000% focused, and I believe that he was in shape, if you ask me. I think it was just layers, and when he did the photo shoot, I think it was just, you know, coming down in weight. So let's see how this plays out. April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. Gervonta Tank Davis versus King Rob Ryan Garcia. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think. Was Gervonta Tank Davis out of shape or in the best shape of his life? That's all I got. Peace.